There are more treasures at Las Vegas Coin Company than just simply coins, and I'm here to speak with a couple of the family members at this business to show you that all the glitters isn't always just gold. Kaylee and Lindy, great to see you both. Normally I chat with John, and I think a lot of people, when they see John and they hear the name Las Vegas Coin Company, they think coins, they think collectibles, they've seen the memorabilia, but they may not be aware that you guys have a plethora of incredible jewelry.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm very proud of it.
Well, you should be, because you guys have a display here that just sparkles and oozes class and sophistication. So clearly we have a wide array of things, everything from diamonds to topazes, a little bit different and something in between as well.
Exactly.
So when someone comes in through the door and they're looking for jewelry, maybe a gentleman like me and they're not quite sure what they're looking for, how do you direct them? How do you limit, or how do you hone in on what they might be looking for?
Well, I kind of asked them what they like. I said, do you like yellow gold? Do you like white gold? I have onyx rings. Men love onyx rings. They stand out. They like the black in it. They like diamond rings too.
And that establishes as well that clearly you guys don't just have jewelry for women, there's something for men as well. How do you purchase your items? Are you looking for things in particular? Are there certain things you source or you're looking out for?
We get jewelry through three different sources. We buy some jewelry that comes in on the street. We buy jewelry that's brand new or closeout. And we buy jewelry from some vendors.
So what do we have here? Kaylee, what do you have?
So here on the table here, I have a pink tourmaline white gold 14 karat necklace with about half a carat's worth of diamonds in there.
Wow.
The design actually came to me in a dream about 10 o'clock at night. I woke up and I had to draw it on Snapchat and then went back to sleep. Showed it to John, and the next morning we actually had it custom made.
So this is something that you've concepted yourself, designed,
Yeah.
and it's for sale here at Las Vegas Coin Company. So someone can come out of the street and purchase a custom-made piece of jewelry. So that's something else that's fascinating that I wouldn't potentially know, that you guys aren't just buying and selling gently worn, gently used jewelry. You're designing, displaying, and selling that's made. That's incredible.
Probably less than 10% of the jewelry that we display is gently used.
I'm learning something here,
Yeah.
and I'm learning something. So what is this gemstone inside here? What do you call it?
Pink tourmaline.
Pink tourmaline. And imagine I had no idea what that means. Of course, I know exactly what that means. No idea what that means. What is that?
It is a beautiful pink stone.
Okay,
That's layman's term.
that's all I need to know. So I can come in here and I can buy a custom piece of jewelry for a colleague, for a relative, for a loved one, and now I'm getting a one-of-a-kind item.
Right.
So, and what are some of these other items here?
And plus, just one thing, it's very durable. We will not put a stone in a mounting that is not going to wear well for you.
All right.
Okay, and we have a blue topaz, ladies ring with diamonds, very unique. You can notice. We have, what do we have right there?
I call it a fun cut green stone.
A fun-cut green stone. And what does that mean? What's the professional term for
It's
this?
actually quartz. It's called parisolite, and it's a quartz ring. It's another one-of-a-kind piece that we put together ourselves.
And another thing I've heard you both say a number of times with all this jewelry, using the word diamond. I've not heard synthetic, I've not heard lab created. Okay,
From the ground diamond.
from the ground,
Yes.
not those lab created ones. This I see here as well. What is this? Why have you picked this one out?
Now, this is a piece that I absolutely love that came in the door about 4 years ago, and it's a lady's snuff box.
A lady snuff box.
Yes, and I'm assuming it's a lady's. From the pictures that I've seen, these were prevalent in England in the 1800s. And, 1700s and 1800s, they started using them in Europe. And you would just take it, put it over there, and then you could have your snuff box whenever you wanted to snuff, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's snuff box. So I can purchase this. Again,
Exactly.
it could be
14 karat gold, ruby, diamond, sapphire.
So it could be something that someone's looking to invest a piece in. It could be something that means something to someone historically through the family. Or you could, if you really wanted to, you could use it as a pill carrying box.
Pill carrying, and the elite carried this. Your social status was how nice your snuff box was.
Yeah. So the jewelry in general, we have something for men, we have something for women. People can also look to sell their items of jewelry here, or get something designed and customized when coming in to come and see you guys. What else makes your jewelry section here at Las Vegas Coin Company unique, do you think?
I think it's the care we put into it, the inspection that I do, being a great GIA graduate in residence, which is better than just taking the home study. I just care about my jewelry. I can tell you anything about any piece in here, And I don't use low quality of diamonds or colored stones.
You know what I'm thinking today? I'm thinking not to purchase, but to borrow. How about a pair of earrings for Jessica and maybe a watch or a ring that I can wear on the show? See if John notices they're from his store. Should we do that?
I'd be down.
Okay, strong trick, John.
Okay, and here is the watch.
That's
for
perfect.
you.
Thank you.
Well, that good health, and the earrings for Jessica.
Awesome. Let's see if John notices.
Okay.
Thank you
that'll
so
be
much.
Good.
This was an adventure. I've learned so
Oh, I'm
much.
so glad. Come back and see us
Oh, I will.
anytime.
I will.